Welcome to another shave here on the Soap Thing Project. In this video I'm going to do another Murphy and McNeil shave. This one is going to be with Valle Crucis, which is a newish release. I think it got released about a month ago over at Murphy and McNeil. This soap was sent to me, full disclosure, by Bill over at Murphy and McNeil. He sent it over to me. No questions asked. I did not pay for it. It came in the box that the Zodiac test soaps came in. I find it funny how his high-end base is called Kodiak, and then he decided to name this Zodiac, Kodiak, Zodiac. The next one's going to be Aphrodisiac, which will probably give you a boner, just for obvious reasons. It's my favorite artisan. I can make fun of him all I want. So, but Valle Crucis was sent to me prior to the release date. I could have had a video up prior to release, but I had such a backlog of videos that I didn't want to add to it. I had so many videos that needed editing that I didn't want to add to the list. I just wanted to plug through and get the stuff out the door and onto YouTube. So I apologize to Bill I didn't get this out earlier, but I want to sincerely thank him for sending this along. I didn't pay a dime for it. It just came in the box unannounced. So thank you very much for that. This would, however, cost $23.99 for 4 ounces. I have my iPhone cheat sheet right here. I'm just kind of plugging through the website. I didn't even take notes. We will go over the notes during the shave. It is a Kodiak-based soap at the moment. The initial release is always in Kodiak, which is a bear tallow soap. It's got duck fat, beef tallow, bear tallow, cocoa butter, castor oil, goat's milk, lanolin, jojoba oil, shea butter. It's all got all sorts of stuff in it. It's good stuff over at Murphy and McNeil as far as the Kodiak soap base is concerned. And I do have the matching aftershave that was also sent to me, Valle Crucis. And again, that label, you gotta love it. They have collaborated with Black Mountain Shaving quite a few times. Black Mountain Shaving is kind of their guy to go to when they want to do collaborations. So this is just another one on the list. Black Mountain Shaving and Murphy and McNeil. So that's going to be the soap and the aftershave. We'll talk about it during the actual shave. The razor is going to be another shave with the Supply Single Edge Pro. I have it currently on setting 3 because the last shave, setting 1 and 2, was a bit mild. The only thing I don't like about this razor is the fact that you can't disassemble it and take the blade out. Unlike the old Supply razors where you could do that. You could take it completely apart and take the blade out, which is something that I've gotten quite strongly in the habit of doing. For a long time now, whenever I'm done with a shave, I disassemble the razor completely and take the blade out so it can dry. So hopefully I don't run into any such issues related to not being able to do that. There's a second use Ted Pella blade in it, so we will see how it goes on the second shave. And the brush is going to be my Wolf Whiskers. This is a blue train with semi-translucent blue and black in the bottom. Wolf Whiskers right there. And the knot is a 24 millimeter Black Wolf Whiskers. Okay, let's do a shave. Okay, here the soap is right here in the Pereira Shavery Unbreakable shaving bowl. I'm going to go ahead and do my first 10 sprays of water from the spray bottle, and then we'll get started. I haven't been doing the top-down shots of the lathering process lately because I have 2 tripods, one that the camera is currently sitting on, and then another smaller one that I put the camera on over there on the other side of my counter to do the lather. Well, it fell off the counter one too many times and broke, so now I'm going to have to get a new tripod. Thankfully it wasn't that expensive. It was only like 30 bucks. So, and this one lasted me a long time. So, accidents happen, you know? What's the scent strength like on this while I'm doing it? This is an average scent strength, I think. 3 out of 5 on the sniffometer. Add some more water. So, I'm not gonna go into insane detail about what this is inspired by. Generally, with these collaborations from Murphy and McNeil, they tend to want to tell you a story. I'm a bit more interested in where the rubber meets the road. But I can tell you that Valle Crucis is a small town in North Carolina, I think northwest. A lot of the collaborations between Black Mountain Shaving and Murphy and McNeil are inspired by a location, and the scent is kind of loosely derived from that. Is basically what I get out of it. And this is the Kodiak soap base. Like I mentioned before, Kodiak. We're about done with this lather, and holy crap, is that rich. I mean, it's Kodiak, of course it is. So, let's go ahead and scroll down to the scent notes. I'm gonna wet my face and then we'll get started. 2 days of growth on the face today. Alright, here is the razor, the Supply Single Edge Pro, an adjustable injector razor. I might have forgot to mention that. Injector blades are what goes into this. Put this on the face now. I wanted to wait 2 days to see if I can afford to crank up the razor a little bit higher, because last time it was on setting 1 and then 2.5 and then back down to 2 with 24 hours growth, and afterwards I had some dry, irritated skin going on, so I think I got a little bit of razor burn after the camera was shut off, but whatever, we're going to try this again because it was pretty smooth during the shave. Alright, let's talk about the notes for this thing. We have orange, bergamot, lemon, petitgrain, lavender, cardamom, and benzoin, and sandalwood, tonka bean, amber, vanilla, and labdanum. Start the shave. Setting 3 feels good for 2 days growth. So what does this smell like? Well, it is darker and richer and sweeter than you would think. You know, with the bergamot, the orange, lemon, the petitgrain, the lavender, you would think that this would be kind of citrusy, almost fougere-like. But it's a relatively dark scent, if I'm being honest. It's not too dark. I would say this is multi-seasonal. If it was just insanely dark, I wouldn't be using it right now because it would be out of season for me. If it was just like an overt winter scent, you probably wouldn't see this until October, November. So how does it smell? Well, I think it's petitgrain and lavender heavy, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of benzoin and tonka and amber going on, and a lot of labdanum. it's dark without being remarkably sweet. It's sweet-ish, but it's sweet enough to be identifiable as such, but it's not overtly sweet. It's not like gourmand type, at least I don't think so. I don't get a ton of sandalwood. This is mostly just lavender, cardamom, amber, labdanum, benzoin, and a little bit of petitgrain and maybe some lemon. It's not remarkably bright, like I said before. It's kind of a bizarre scent because it's bright and dark at the same time, and those two kind of facets play really well with each other. This needs water. This is too rich. Okay. Pass number 2, and then we can get out of here. All right. I think personally, my favorite one is Nintahala. If we're going to pick Murphy and McNeil collaborations, this one's good, but it wouldn't be my first pick. I think if anything, Nintahala is actually brighter and earthier than this is. This is actually kind of a pretty smooth kind of scent. I think 3 on this is probably the sweet spot for me. How high does it go? Oh, it goes all the way up to 6, so I'm like halfway. So 3, exactly at 3, I think is the sweet spot for me, at least with 2 days growth. It kind of jumps quite a bit because this is way less mild than on setting 2. It jumps quite a bit between 2 and 3. Now, this isn't like necessarily a setting where I have to be careful, number 3, but it is definitely taking off more hair without being really much more aggressive. I mean, that shouldn't surprise me. This is the Shark Tank razor. It is supposed to appeal to mainstream shavers. I think a lot of hobbyists are actually ignoring this razor because I don't see it featured very often in Shave of the Day photos or in videos. Let's rinse. This is going to be a longer than normal shave, I can tell. Just because I'm taking my time a little bit more today and enjoying myself rather than just trying to bang out a video. Okay, Valle Crucis, the aftershave. Interesting. This is more citrusy than the soap is. Not alarmingly so. It's not a night and day, like, different scent. But it's definitely a difference in scent character. I mean, a liquid, you know, an aftershave holding a scent is a lot different of a medium than a soap holding a scent, so there's always going to be a little bit of deviation. In any case, where's the soap at? Where did I put it? Alright, my final thoughts on... Actually, you know what? I have an idea. I'm going to do this. I just did a review of Paco Rabanne Pure XS, and I think that pairs quite well with the Valle Crucis, so I am going to pop this and spray it on. Spray it on all over the place, just to round out this particular experience. Wonderful. Yeah, definitely pairs quite well. Okay, my final thoughts on Valle Crucis. Is this good enough for me to buy it again if I run out of it? Yeah, this is a good one. I think it is definitely clever marketing, that's for sure. The scent is good. Again, it's not my favorite collaboration with Black Mountain Shaving, but it'll do. This'll do. Okay, once again, thank you, Bill, for sending this along to me. It's been a pleasure using it, and this is going to stick around in my den for quite a long time. I want to thank everybody for watching. Questions, comments, put them in the comment section of the video. Otherwise, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.